Gemini, if you are new to the channel, this is Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are returning, welcome back. This is your March 2022 monthly tarot reading. It is an intuitive reading for the collective, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. No worries. If you would like a more personal reading, then you can click on the link in the description box below and you can book a reading with me. Okay? Just a quick word of caution. Please be aware of scammers, anybody pretending to be me. Of course, this is the only social media platform that I am on, this YouTube channel here. So, and know that, of course, I would never reach out to you and ask you for any money at all right? So, just want you to be safe on that front. Let's get to your reading for the month of March. Draw some cards for each week of the month and we'll clarify them. And then I will close out the reading with an oracle card from the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck. Okay, so let's get to your reading. To start off, just so that you're aware, I believe Mars and Pluto are conjunct in Capricorn in the early part of the month of March. That's really a powerful time to make progress in the area of your life that's actually ruled by Capricorn. So if you have your birth chart, you can check it out to see where that falls for you and what area of your life, what house, that area that you can make some positive advancement in. Okay. Also, I believe from February, but still into March, I believe that Venus and Mars are conjunct in Aquarius. That is also an interesting thing because Mars is the energy, is a masculine energy of passion, and Venus is a feminine energy of love. So usually when these two get together, there are sparks that may fly, okay? So just know that it could be a very passionate time for you and a love time with your loved one if you're in a relationship. All right, to begin, I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that you provide me, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Gemini seekers. So let's pull 4 cards. Month of March for Gemini. First card out is the 3 of Cups. Cards are coming out very easily here. We've got the Hermit, we have the Star card, and we have Temperance. You have 3 major arcana there on the table, Gemini. Interesting. And let's just clarify them right away. All right, let's clarify the 3 of Cups, please. 1. And guess what? It's Temperance again. And the Star card again. I think there's a card here that's flat. Let's do that. Okay. Let's clarify the Hermit, please. Clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Star card. And one more card, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. Truly grateful for all your messages. And let's clarify Temperance. There we go. And you've got the Hermit again. A lot of doubling down energy I'm noticing in the month of March. I think every reading I've done so far, cards that have come out as the main messages come out in the clarification. So it's a message that, you know, it's an important message to pay attention to those things that when the clarifiers double down on the main message. All right. Let's just take a minute to breathe it in, so to speak. This month for you is a month of following your gut, your path, your feelings, your little listening to your intuition and following that guidance right through the month, right? We have a lot of energy of Hermit, right? Hermit energy is very much the energy of it's capping it off in week 2 and in week 4, and Temperance energy of very much of finding the right balance for you and you alone, right? This is your path. This is your future. This is your road to take, right? How you will take that road and what direction you take that road in is being led by yourself and listening to what that inner voice of yours wants to tell you, okay? Whether that be in your career, whether that be in projects, and whether that is collaborating with other people as well, right? You are in a period of being able to sort of decide and know that you want to follow your own path, right? You want to follow your path, but you want to be listening and keeping your eyes open for those little signs and keeping your ears open for, you know, sometimes those little phrases we hear in music and they stick out and they go, well, that was interesting. Why did I hear that half a sentence in that song? And I've known that song for my whole life, but that one phrase has stuck out to me. Or those words in that commercial sort of are ringing in my ears right now because they're sending me a message, right? We need to keep our eyes and our ears open. The universe is always talking to you. And the universe is always sending you messages, and it's whether or not you're paying attention to those messages and listening and looking for the signs. And that is what this month for me, for what I'm feeling for you, is all about, right? I feel very much this is a month of you to take your own path and follow your own path and use your intuition very much to guide you to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And maybe I feel it's much more in a work career kind of focus, all right? In the first month, in the first week, we have the Three of Cups, right? It's very much an energy of, there are deep emotions here, very deep emotions, right? Look at this card, right? It's fish in a very deep and tumultuous ocean, right? The water there is very deep, right? And swirling around and is very highly charged emotional period, but one very much of good feelings, right? Of feelings of hopeful feelings, you know, joyful feelings, very much a joyful period. And I feel that you know that you can achieve this. You're very optimistic in achieving this, but knowing that there is a balance that you need to have when you're, and a little bit of a patience, right, in terms of getting to what it is that you want to achieve, whether it's that project or that career or what have you. Okay. So knowing that you need a bit of balance, and see, you've got balance and balance. You notice, see here, look at these two cards right here, right off the bat. Do you notice they're both carrying cups, right? They both got these big cups in them, and they're dividing the water and pouring in and equaling out the water, right? Temperance is finding the balance. Even the star card is an optimistic balancing, right? Very much a hopeful, optimistic balancing card, okay? And very much, you know, finding that right thing for you in this. I do feel it's very kind of career project oriented because of the Eight of Pentacles right here, which is very much a focus in on the material world. And that's you, of course, Gemini. That's the Lovers right there. And very much, you know, a period of time for you where you are just, you know, you're starting to feel quite hopeful and optimistic about what it is that career or that project or that job or that whatever it is that you're working on as you start the month of March. And you move into the second month. This is where I say that intuition now starts to kick in. Okay. That intuition is very, it's a path that you need to take, and a path upon which you can take because of the Strength card here. Okay, it's a good path for you to take, and it's a path that you very much feel confident in taking it, right? On this journey, on this intuitive whatever thing that you're going down, this path that you're going down, that you're trying to figure out, you are very much in charge, right? You have tamed that beast. You have tamed that lion here, and you have that courage and that confidence to move forward. Don't get me wrong, you have doubts of where you feel like maybe I'm not on the right path. Am I a little bit trapped right here or not trapped right here? But I very much feel that in that second week that it is a nice path and a steady path of planting the right seeds at the right time, right? Planting the seeds that will grow and help you to move forward, okay? And as I said, whatever that may be, whether it's a career or a project, you're making those planting those seeds beautifully for yourself so that they get fulfilled as you move forward into the next months, okay? In the third week of March, again, we have that star card, right? The star card and the star card, right? You have a doubling down of that right there. And you have the temperance and the temperance, right? And you have the hermit and you have the hermit, right? So clearly, these three main messages here are so important for you in the month of March, right? Following that light, very much going down the path of being optimistic and remembering that what you want to manifest, you bring it down, right? Let's not forget that, right? She has these two sort of wands that are in her hands, right? Of you know, what she wants to create, what you are optimistic and hope to create. You can make it, create it, and create what it is that you want to create, right? And asking, putting it out into the universe and saying, stars, this is what I want, and this is the path I want to go down, right? And when we do that and we look to our higher intuition, or we look perhaps to a higher power that may be, that is a physical power that is on earth, then we can sometimes, perhaps have a little bit of better idea of the direction we want to go if you feel more confident in asking somebody. But I really feel this Hierophant here is not so much asking from an external perspective, but asking within yourself. Talking to yourself sometimes is a good thing, and saying, hey, am I doing the right thing here? Am I on the right path? What is it that I really want? Did I understand that correctly in my gut? Do I feel good about that, or do I not feel good about that, right? So very much a period, an optimistic period of moving forward in your own path, on your own plan, okay? And very much in the fourth week here, again, the Temperance card of knowing that a balance must be achieved, okay? It's all well and good to say, I want to do this project, I want to have this thing, but we don't want to have an imbalance, right? In the sense that you don't want to get into a career or a project or start a something where it's all work and no play, right? Or it's all, I got to work 100 hours and then I don't have any time to sleep or eat or take care of myself, right? You have to find that right balance for yourself and know that it's okay to release certain things, right? It's okay to say no. That's I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just all work and not take care of myself. I have to take some self-care for myself, right? I need to take the path that's good for me. What is good for me is good for me, and that's okay, right? You need to take care of yourself sometimes, right? Because nobody else is going to take care of you. You don't take care of yourself, okay? And so this fourth week, I really feel, is much more of a balancing act week, and really finding, knowing by, what it is what path you want to take and how you're going to achieve that through very much a give and take, and I maybe have to be a little patient here, and I have to, maybe, okay, I'll, get that part of the project done, but then, I need to find a bit of a balance, and I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to take care of that, okay? So very much that, that kind of an energy. And, knowing that, you have the competency to get this done. You definitely have that competency within you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Even if you do have to let something go to achieve it, that's okay, right? There's definitely, but it's definitely something that you are, it's going to bring you joy, right? It's there's an action here of making yourself happy and feeling very much that this is something that you love and that you want to do, okay? All right. I am going to pull for you an oracle card. Let's see what the oracles have to say for my dear Gemini. Message for the month of March for Gemini, please. This one wants to come up. Birds of a feather, they flock together, I believe is the saying. What does that mean? That's really means, it's talking about sharing, right? Birds of a feather flock together is generally, you come together with those of your kind. And I think that this path that you are on, this listening to your intuition, is guiding you to your community. It is guiding you to your group of people where you are going to feel one with them, all right? Where you will have a sense of belonging, where you'll feel a sense of friendship, and where, we all, we're all together in this, okay? That's an important message for us sometimes, right? Is that, sometimes we don't always feel that we're in the right place, or that we're on the right path, or that we're with the right friends or people. And, sometimes when we're on that journey, as I said, you're on a journey that you need to find that right place for yourself, right? And, becoming what it is that you're meant to become, or getting to that career that is meant for you, okay? And you're going to flourish in that. When you're with like-minded people and you're on that right path, you will actually feel very, very comfortable and say, my gosh, this is where I belong. This is my home. Okay, I will actually leave your reading there for now. If there was something in this that you enjoyed, of course, then please do hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and then you'll know when I upload the next video. And I certainly hope that I will see you back here again next month. But until then, I am definitely going to be wishing you much divine light and love.